All right, guys, welcome back. It's Precons in Action Part 2. All right, we got the new Deadpool hero. Yes, and the Dreadpool aspect and all these nice pool cards. All right, so uh, to be honest, first of all, I want to give a shout out again to the channel members. Big shout out. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that nonsense. We already talked about that 5 minutes ago when we were doing the X23 one. So we're not going to go back into that right now. So we are going to start right away with the Deadpool game. This is it's very interesting. So when you are playing Deadpool, you have to include Crisis on Infinite Deadpools into the encounter deck. So if this card gets revealed, we're going to be putting it's like another modular set into this, and that is going to go into the deck. All right, and then there's still our Nemesis, which is here. I'm going to put that on the side right now. All right, so that is what we are going to look for. All right, so we're going to shuffle up the encounter deck. We still have to play. The game plays normally. So we're going to play Claw with the Masters of Evil as our go-to for a pre-constructed deck. Then let's see how Deadpool acts. So he's got a hand size of 6, hit points of 9. He can break the fourth wall, and he can go find something. All right, we get an Armored Guard to start. The Armored Guard has a tough. All right, in here. All right, so this goes here. We got 28. I'm going to shuffle the deck because like I said, I'm not even sure half these cards, how they're going to work. It was very confusing. I remember playtesting this, and I was like, I don't understand. So let's see now that I actually have cards that I can read and look, and they start making sense. We'll see how this goes. All right, again, if you like these nice foil looks, you can contact me for the foil sleeves. If you like that, just give me a little shout out on my private message me, Steve Kimmel, off the Facebook group, where you can find me if you want to get some of these. All right, we have 9 health. We have this, we have that. So this was the character I was actually excited for the most. And then once I tested it, I was like, oh my God, it was so confusing that it kind of threw me off. So I'm going in with fresh eyes. I'm going to go in with 100% like, all right, let's see what we can do here. Don't forget, if you are a channel member, you'll be getting some free OP stuff. So this is part of the Deadpool cards. This is the normal one. There you go. You can see the difference. It's like the extended full art. And we have all these super nice ones here. Like if you want to see what they look like, the Angel one is just fire. Like this Angel, and then the Archangel one. All right, so there you go. So these look really nice. So, and then the extended arts. So yeah, if you are a channel member, you will 100% be receiving something like this. And if you just want to subscribe to the channel, just subscribe and just put a like and a comment on this video. Again, if you want a chance to win something, just write a comment on the video. And there is nothing more to it than that. All right, we're going to shuffle our deck real quick. We have our Armored Clown in front of us, and let's see what we get. We got Get Good, Kid Pool, Get Ragey, Yoo-hoo! Take any amount of damage of your remaining hit points, remove an equal amount of threat from a scheme. Oh, that's awesome. Barely a scratch, that's a defense, 2, 4, 5. And healing factor, ooh, that seems pretty good. Piercing on Kid Pool. Reduce the cost to play Get Good by 2 if you did not win your previous game of Marvel Champions. Oh, I actually did win my previous game. When a player would be defeated, set their hit points to 1, change to alter ego instead remove this card from the game. Oh, wow. Okay, so it's okay, interesting, cool. I do like the healing factor. After the player phase begins, exhaust healing factor, heal 2 damage from your identity. I like this. All right, so I think I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to keep Kid Pool. I'm going to pitch Get Good, Get Rate, gets +1 attack, ready an ally. Okay. What's my stats? 2, 2, 2. I'll keep this one. Maybe I don't need the Yoo-hoo. All right, I'm gonna pitch 2 cards. I got this, and this card's fire. If the following icons are on one or more cards in play, 3 damage to an enemy, an acceleration removes 2 threat from a scheme, an amplify has already an ally you control, and then a hazard is that. After your turn ends, if this card is in your hand, take 1 damage. Hero action attack, deal X damage to an enemy, where X is the amount of damage you have sustained. Oh wow! So you could just, yeah, it's really hot. All right, let's do this. I think where we're gonna go is we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. I don't think we're gonna play the healing factor. We're gonna do some. I think I'm gonna play the kid pool. So kid pool, that's a 2nd acceleration. But he gains piercing, but doesn't take consequence damage. I love it. All right, we're going to do that. All right, we're going to, what's this one? Break the 4th wall. Discard a card from your hand. Search your deck for a Deadpool event and add it to your hand. Limits once per round. Deadpool event. You know what? Let's go. Let's get rid of Get Ragey and let's look at Deadpool events. That's, I ain't over. These are upgrades. Is it a pool event or what does it say? For a Deadpool event. What is a Deadpool event? Let's look for those Deadpool events. So this is Yoo-hoo. I can remove both side schemes for 6 damage. Oh no, but I won't be able to do it twice. Meta knowledge. When an encounter card is revealed, cancel all of its effects. Take a damage for each icon. Maximum effort. Take any amount of damage up to your maximum to an enemy. Oof, that's pretty broken. Hero, exhaust the player identity. That player draws a card for each acceleration token on the main scheme. Stun and confuse the villain. Oh wow. I don't think it's, yeah. I'm just gonna take the exhausting personality. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of stun and confuse, so I'm just gonna get that one. All right. We're gonna flip up. We're gonna spend 3 for kiddie pool. We're gonna take 3 damage, any amount of damage, up to your remaining hit points. Remove an equal amount from a scheme. So we're gonna remove 3 from the Immortal Claw. We're gonna go down to 6. He's gonna go down to 18. Kid pool. You know what? I'm gonna thwart for 2 off of here. And actually, you know what? Let's leave that at 3. Kid pool and me are gonna take out the armored clown. All right, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Answers a 5. We got dog pool. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. 0 thwart, 1 attack, acceleration. All right. So we're gonna add 2 threat to the main. We're gonna get attack. We have a defense of 1. Let's just take the hit for 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna go down to 2. I forget what happens when you get defeated. When you would be defeated, instead, set your hit points dials to 1, change to alter ego, and add 1 acceleration token to the main scheme. Oh yeah, so we got a fire here. And then encounter card is, oh, whirlwind. All right. Max 1 per deck. Remove 5 threat from the main scheme, ignoring the crisis icons. Oh, okay. We're not going to do that. Take a damage, deal 2 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. Double the number of resources this card generates if your identity has sustains less than 5 damage. Oh, triple if you sustain. Oh, okay. So it's not good right now. Okay. There's a crisis, so I can deal 3 damage to an enemy. And there's an acceleration. I remove 2 threat from a scheme. All right, I will thwart for 2 off of this. I will use 1/2 to play Deadpool's Katana. I'm going to use self-preservation to do I got this. I will deal 3 damage to an enemy. Wait. Because there is a crisis icon, I have an acceleration. I'll remove 2 threat from a scheme. There you go. Kid Pool. Exhaust Deadpool Katana and take 1 damage. Deal 2 damage to an enemy. So 2 damage here. And then 2 damage. He's dead. Alright. I'm going to flip down. Leave this there. Oh, there you go. 2, 4, 5, 6. Cable. Wow. +1 plus attack. Oh my god, that's so good. 5 damage to, yeah. Attached to the main scheme, increase the target for each acceleration token on it. So this one is, it's on this character, it's not on the main scheme. All right, it's going to go to 4. He's going to scheme out for 2. Sad. I'm going to discard until I find a minion who's going to scheme for 1. And then encounter card is an armored guard. All right. A lot of piercing here. All right, we're going to definitely spend the bomb. Deal 10 damage to an enemy. Jesus. 6 cost of it. How do you even pay for this? Oh, you have to take no damage. All right. I'm going to spend 1 and 2 to play the chimichanga truck. I'll recover for 8, go back to 9. I'll exhaust and ready. So that readies me. I'm going to use the bomb to attach It Ain't Over. All right, what do we do here? 2, 4. I can do 6 by taking a damage. 8, taking out the tiger guy. All right, sweet Christmas. 2, 4, and 5. I'm trying to see the silliness here, but I'm not getting it. All right, this is going to go to 3. I'm going to get attacked. That healing factor would be good. I haven't done no damage to the villain yet. All right. He's going to attack me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to go back down to 2. And counter card is Surge into Claw. Attacks me. I'm just going to take the hit. For 3. I get defeated. I place another acceleration on the main. Oh no! I'm dying! I don't even know how you win this. Alright, so I go to 1. Alright, what happens here? Okay, dial to 1, change to alter ego form, and add 1 acceleration token to the main scheme. Alright, so that goes here, and then I put my health to 1. Alright. Let's heal back up to 8. For 8, we'll go to 9. Chimichanga truck readies me. Alright. So we got this. Spend a physical resource, exhaust this card, and ready. What is this? Stick to initiatives. Man, I wish I had more resources. All right, I will flip up. the fact that I can just ready is pretty good. Spend a physical resource and exhaust this card. Ready your hero. So I can ready myself. All right, so I think this is what I'm going to do. I think Maximum Effort is such a good card. Oh my god, it's so good. But I want to play Cable. I want to play Cable so much. Cable does take consequence damage, though. All right. What are we doing, Steve? All right. I don't even know what I want to play here. I know what I'm going to play. I'm going to spend 2. Wait, I'm going to spend it properly. I'm going to spend 2 to play Stick to Itiveness. All right. Deadpool's going to punch for 2. Kidpool's going to punch for 2. I'll take a damage and finish this guy off. Go to 8. And Maximum Effort to play I Got This. And I'll remove 2 threat from a scheme. There we go. So this is going to go to 4. Man, I have to start dealing damage here. All right, let's see what I can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Max, when an account, oh, Jesus. All right, this is going to go to 4. There's 2 accelerations. I'm going to get hit for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm down to 3. I'm like, let's go. But this can go up to 10. Because increase the tread value of attached scheme by 2 for each acceleration. But it can go up to 10, so it's okay. And then it's an extra encounter card. Sound Manipulation. I take 2 damage. I'm down to 1. Again. Down to 1. Headpool can thwart for 2. When defeated, she thwarts for 2, attacks for 2. Each item plus 2 hand size and gives me everything I want. When any amount of threat will be placed on a scheme, you or allies take damage instead. It's not even a hero it's just an interrupt. Oh my god, alright, I'm still playing this. Because they don't take any damage. Oh, I want to get the plus 2 hand size. Alright, I think this is what I'm going to do. I want to play Headpool. After Headpool attacks and damages a minion, that minion attacks another enemy of your choice. Oh my god. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend 3... 1, 2, 3. I'm going to play Headpool. I am going to thwart for 2 with Headpool. That has an amplify icon. I am going to thwart for 1 with this guy. Hero action. I'm going to deal 2 damage to Claw, down to 16. Oh, no, I can't. I got to leave him at 18. Oh, my God. Come on, Steve. And then I'll just recover for 8. I'll go back to 9. Ouch. All right. I'm trying to understand how I deal damage here. I can't figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Self-confidence, double the number if I've sustained no damage. So that's a triple. So I can play this card's fire. I can. Oh my god! I can deal 20 damage right here. Boom, boom. Okay, so this and this card's fire. Actually, this doesn't work because this won't work with the other one. All right, but let's see what we do. All right. We're adding 1, 2. I think I'm just going to do not my responsibility, interrupt. So it would add 1, 2, 3. So I am going to put 3 damage on myself. So I'll go down to 6. When any amount of threat will be placed on a scheme, you or allies you control. So there you go. And then he's going to scheme for 4, so that's going to go to 5. Man, endurance should have been in this deck. Okay. And then encounter card is, of course, it's the advance. For 2, goes to 7. All right. Woohoo! All right, I am going to recover. Go back to 9. Ready with the chimichanga. I'm going to flip up. Do I discard a card to go get a card? Search your deck for a Deadpool event. Add it to my hand. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to attack for 2, attack for 3. Wait, I'm going to thwart for 2. Attack for 2, so that's 16. All right. This does nothing because I won't be able to play it. So I want to take maximum effort, take any amount of damage up to your remaining hit points, deal an equal amount of damage to an enemy. So I'm going to take 8. I'll go down to 1, deal 8. He's down to 8. All right. I am then going to spend 1, 2, 3 to play this card's fire. Deal X damage to an enemy where X is the amount of damage you have sustained. So 8. So I flip claw. He gets a tough. And yeah. He's at 22. All right. Let's see what we do here. Oh shoot, that would have been 1 more threat here. That would be at 6. Because I forgot about the amplify icon. Okay. Let's see what we do here. All right, we got 5 cards. 1, 2, barely a scratched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Montage for each acceleration token on the main scheme to a maximum of 3. So there's nothing I can do here. Search a collection for a weapon upgrade. Exhaust us. So barely a scratch. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent 1 of that damage for each. So I can remove up to 4. So 0 to prevent 4. Okay, there's only 1 acceleration on the main. All right, we're gonna add 1, 2, 3. So 6 is gonna go to 9 out of 10. Claw's going to attack me. I'm gonna take the hit. For a bunch, I die, set my hit points to 1, add an acceleration here. Main can go up to 12. Encounter is sound body retaliation. All right, cool. I have no idea what I want to do. All right, I am going to recover for 8. Go to 9. I have 1 card left in my deck. Chimichanga Truck is going to ready me. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to spend 2 barely a scratch for an arm to the teeth. I am going to, after you play arm to the teeth, search your collection for 1 weapon upgrade and attach it face down. All right, I'm going to go get a sonic rifle. I'm going to put a sonic rifle underneath. After you play arm to the teeth, action, exhaust arm to the teeth, swap the card attached here with a weapon upgrade you control. What? Exhaust arm to the teeth, swap the card attached here with a weapon upgrade you control. Oh! Okay, so I go get this, and I get this instead. Okay. I have 2 acceleration tokens on the main scheme. So that's a double resource, which does nothing. And then double number of resources of this card joins if your enemy is sustained less than 5 damage. All right. So I think we're going to take a damage. Go to 8. And is this an attack? Deal 2 damage to an enemy. This attack gains piercing. So 20. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3. Before I do that, so I don't go down, I'm going to spend 1, 2, 3 to get rid of this. So I'm going to take 1 damage, deal 2. He's down to 20. Kid Pool is going to attack for 2. He's down to 18. Head Pool is going to thwart for 2. Down to 7. I'm going to exhaust and swap. I'm going to put a confuse on Claw. And we'll have another confuse here with this one. I'll thwart for another 2. And we'll leave it at that. I get 2 encounter cards. Alright, Healing Factor, which would be good if I had a chance to play it. But I didn't get a chance to play it yet. Alright. Man, I want to enjoy the mechanics, but I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do here. All right. I can remove, oh wow, I can take any amount of damage, remove threat, but then I'm short 1 resource. Ugh. I wish I had more resources. I wasn't able to trigger once a 3 resource card. So that's super sad. And then this card's fire is not going to help me here. After your turn ends, if this card is in your hand, and this is a hero, X amount of damage you have sustained. Oh, shoot. So whatever I've sustained. Oh, okay. So I could go, okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to go to 9 out of plus 2. So 9 out of 12. Claw wants to attack me for 2. I'm going to take 2, discard a random card. I'm just going to take 2, go down to 6. Of course I have to discard 1 random. This is going to be my fire card. No, there goes the Yoo-hoo. Oh, rats. That could have been a, oh, well, whatever. We'll see what we do here. And then we get 2 encounter cards. First one is Sonic Converter. Second card is the Advance. We knew that was going to happen. So that is going to get blown away. Okay. We are at 6. All right. I don't know how to do? So I've only sustained 3 damage. So it's not good. All right, thwart for 2. Get rid of this. Spend a physical rest hero action. All right, I think this is what I'm going to do. I am going to punch for 2. He's down to 16. I'm going to try to kill him. I'm going to thwart for 2. I'm going to spend... I don't want to spend... I'm going to spend frenemies to ready my hero. I'm going to thwart for 2. 5 is going to go down to 3. Both advances are gone, so I'm pretty sure I can win here. Because he's playing 4, so that's 7. I'm going to have to use the confuse. That's going to go at the back of my deck. I am going to flip down. I'm going to discard a card and go look for a maximum effort and then win the game on my turn. Maximum effort. There we go. I'm going to get rid of healing factor. And that's it. All right. Oh, wait. I would have taken 2 extra damage. I would be at 4. And I'm going to take a damage because I have the card as fire in my hand. No, I'm at 3. All right. Oh, I have the bomb. Oh, man. I so want to play this card. But, of course, I get... I didn't get one time a double resource in my hand. I'm like, come on, I can't play the bomb. And I can only break the fort wall to get an event. All right, so this is gonna go +4, so that's gonna go to 7. He's confused. My encounter card is a sonic boom. All right, whatever. Oh no, that means I can't recover. Oh, son of a gun. You jerk. Wait, can I pay the 3? I can pay the 3. But then I can't play this card's fire. Oh man, I hate this. I hate this so much when I can't. Oh. Man, I hate getting screwed over like this. It's so annoying. All right, let's just do it. Whatever. All right, we're going to spend the 3. 1, 2, 3. Stupid sonic boom. All right, we're going to go up. No, we're going to recover. Yeah, take any amount of damage. And the other... All right, at least I get to... All right, so I'm going to go back up to 9. Because I recovered, I go up here. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to maximum effort. I'll take 8 damage. Go down to 1. Yeah. Deal 8 damage to Claw. He's down to 8. Kiddie Pool is going to punch him for 2. Down to 6. Head Pool is going to remove 2 threat. And I am going to pitch this card as fire after your turn ends. Okay, so yeah, I'm discarding it and then the turn ends. So I'm discarding this. 2, 4, 5. I can't with this deck. I can't do it. Why? Why won't you give me my resource cards? All right, so +4 goes back up to 9. He is attacking for a bazillion. Oh, I'm going to get stunned too. Rats. I'm going to get stunned. If I do that, I get stunned. That's annoying. I still get to ready. I still get to do maximum effort. It don't matter. I'm going to take the hit for 5, 7 million. Go back down. go to 1. The degenerate, force interrupt when you would be defeated. Instead, set your hit points down to 1, change to alter ego form, and add 1 acceleration. There you go. So I go down here. Next, and I get stunned because I took damage. Encounter card is a melting guy, which really don't matter. Oh, this is so funny. All right, I am going to recover. Go to 9 because I recover. I go here. I go up. Hey, Deadpool is going to punch this guy for 1, and then he is going to attack him for 3. He's down to 3. And you know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to play Get Ragey on Ready an Ally. He gets +1 attack until the end of this phase. So I'm going to attack for 1. And after Headpool attacks and damages a minion, that minion attacks another enemy. And then Melter's just going to attack into Claw for the 1. And then Kidpool don't do nothing. I'll play I Got This. I'll remove 2 threat from a scheme. That's it. Oh, yes. And I ready an ally. Oh, my God. That's so good. Headpool is going to attack for... Oh, no. If I attack for 2, he dies. Whatever. I can just take out Melter as well. Boom, boom, boom. And then Kidpool is going to punch for 2. And then I'll maximum effort for 9. And for 8. And then take him out again. Boom! Alright, so definitely there's combo potential. But oh my gosh, is that complicated. And where are my resources? So this was... the only thing I think I didn't like is like my resources were all stuck together. So that's okay. So let's look at this deck. Let's look at this Precon, which clearly works. But gee, it's so. I know it's trying to be silly, but this is really good. So stick to itiveness, hero action, spend a physical, and exhaust this card instead of discard it. This is really good. So this is a ready effect. So this for a physical, you get to ready, is great. Let's look at the Headpool is just amazing with the these guys. Oh man, that was just boom, boom, boom. And that combo at the end. All right, so Headpool with a big minion with the what's it called? Get Ragey. And then I Got This. Ready's an ally. Oh my God, this is so good. So he gets +1 attack. So imagine, okay, so now I had Melter, but you get, who's the guy you really want is the Tiger guy. So after Tiger Shark attacks, give him a tough status card. So you punch him for 1, and then he attacks Claw for 3, gets a tough. You play Get Reggie, ping his tough off, attack for 3. He gets a tough. You play I Got This. You ready this guy, punch. So in one turn with these for this 2-cost combo, these 2 cards, I did 9 damage with Tiger Shark, and you keep the minion in play. That is a cool combo. I won't lie. The head guy with this is just amazing combo. Barely a scratch. I think it's gonna be more situational. I think that would have been really good if I would have had there's 3 of these barely a scratches. There's I think healing factor would have been a good one. Max 1 per player. Just that heal for 2 at the beginning of the round would have saved me a bunch of times. But yeah, that just didn't. I just wasn't able to put that down. Yeah, where is it? There. So there's 3 of these healing factors. So yeah, so this barely a scratch right now was going to prevent 2 damage. It's not super great. I think with the crisis, then it's prevent 3. Yeah, it's not bad. It's 0 for 3, 0 for 4. It definitely has some potential. All right, so Kidpool attacks gain piercing. The fact that none of these allies take any consequence damage is amazing. So we have head pool, kid pool. Who else do we have? All right, the sonic rifle doesn't belong in here. We got dog pool. They all have accelerations. We have lady pool. Do we have any more? No, but there's no. And then we have cable, but we'll talk about cable after. So we got 2 with amplify icons, and then they have when defeated. So that's not bad. So when defeated, deal 1 damage to an enemy. That's retaliate and toughness. So he can block 1. So he can block the boss, give him a retaliate, and then he just keeps attacking for 1. Yeah, not my favorite. The 2 toward 2 attack is good. And then, yeah, so piercing, and I think head pool is the MVP ally. The other ones, he thwarts for 2 if there's no minions. So that's an infinite amount of thwarting is so good. So out of the allies, I think the best one is head pool, followed by kid pool, followed by lady pool, and then Deadpool and dog pool. All right, in order of besties to worsties. All right, let's look at some of the other cards we have. All right, I got this. There's multiple copies of this. I got this. I got this. There's 3 copies of that, so that's going to be one of the key pool cards. Yeah, so again, this is super good. 1 to do a bunch of stuff. Again, depending on how many icons you have, one to do 3 effects is super good. It's very, very powerful. So I think this card is fire. Or is almost fire. All right, then what do we have? Pool inspection. Remove 5 threat from the main scheme, ignoring the crisis icon. Remove 1 threat from each scheme for each in play. All right, this is, like, again, it costs 6, and I didn't get 1 time my resources. So for me, these 2 cards are way too expensive unless you get lucky. Because I never got the self-preservation. This is 3 these are triple resources. So technically you have a possibility of 3 triple resources, and then you have the montage who can also be up to, like right now there's 3 on the main, so that would have been a triple. So I might have been playing this wrong, because if the dog would give me 1 too, but it says it's each acceleration on the main scheme, and these are on characters, so I'd have to look it up. I love the not my responsibility. This is very good. This allows you to go to alter ego. When any amount of threat will be placed on the scheme, you or your allies take this. Once you go to alter ego and you have the way to go down and just have that chonga truck, man, that card is just so good. And the fact that it's alter ego is amazing. All right, cut upper, deal 5 damage to an enemy and stun it. That's good. 5 damage and a stun. You can't go wrong. Get Ragey was really good. And there's only 1 copy, because that would be insane if there would be more. Get Gud. I think this is good. You remove this card from the game. So once you play it, you're done. When a player would be defeated. Oh, it's when a player. Oh my god, that's even better. Would be defeated. They set their hit dials to 1, change to alter ego form, and remove this card from the game. Wow, I didn't even read this. This is any player. Wow, this is way stronger than I remember. And then live dangerously, +2 hand size. I think this would have helped. 3 threat icon. It has all the icons. So yeah, I definitely should have played that card. It is a 0 cost player side scheme too. So I never got to play Frenemies. And then let's look at his kit. Cable seems super OP, especially if you can break him. Cable gets +1 thwart and +1 attack for each acceleration to a maximum of 3. So he can thwart for 4, attack for 5. That's super strong. An ally that become a 4/5, definitely awesome. All right, the katanas. What other? Yeah, he's only got the katanas and the chimichangas, right? As upgrades. Exhaust. Yeah, deal 2 damage, piercing. That's cool. He's got the 2 katanas for 1 damage, 2 damage and piercing. It's good. It's not. It's lower than Star-Lord's Sting, so it's still good. Arm to the teeth. I like just swapping. That was nice. Go looking something. Like this card saved me from losing the game, so I like it. The Changa Truck, definitely MVP. That card, after an identity makes a basic recovery, exhaust Changa, ready that identity. That is so good. And it's after an identity. Again, it's not even limited to you. This is amazing. You could be, man, so you can be in hero form and somebody's an alter ego. He recovers and then you like ready. There you go. It's a free recovery for anybody. That is so good. I didn't even see that. That was for anybody. So again, that is super good. Exhausting personality. Place an acceleration token on the main scheme. Stun confuse the villain. I'm not a big fan of stun and confuse. Exhaust player identity. That player draws a card. Break acceleration on the. So this would have been good like now, like at the end game. So this is draw 3 cards for 0. Can't go wrong there. Maximum effort and discard is fired. So again, I think the resource cards here are. It's okay. It's a lot of damage. But if I'm going to be playing this, I'm not going to be playing these cards. Because self-confidence, self-preservation, and self-control would only generate me 1 mana. 1 mana. Jesus. Magic, get out of my face. All right, they only generate 1 resource. So this would be 1, 2, 3 to generate. So I would have to have, this would have to be my hand. So a hand size of 5 to do this, be an alter ego, make sure I go. So symbiote suit is what you want on this guy. 100% symbiote suit. Let's heal for 19. Let's heal for like insane amounts. All right, and then maximum effort, one shot the villain with a symbiote suit. 100% what I would do. What the rest of this stuff? Yoo-hoo, remove threat for 1 is good. Card is fire, we already saw. And then meta knowledge. Yeah, that's the counter spell, which we never got. Cancel of its effects. So there you go. So this was the Deadpool game. My first game featuring Deadpool. Definitely more interesting than I gave it credit for. I have to review this. I'll play a bunch more times with Deadpool to see if I can kind of figure it out. But from what I see here, Deadpool wants extra hit points. So anything that gives him extra hit points is going to be amazing. And then, yeah, just take damage. And then, what's that card? The basic recovery thing there. The card that nobody uses. Regeneration? The She-Hulk one there. What is this called? Where is it called? Recuperation. There you go. Alter ego, heal damage from your alter equal to your wreck. Your recovery. I think this is definitely a card that I want to be playing with him, especially if I'm going to increase his health. I can be exhausted and do this, do my recovery, take some damage. I mean, there's a lot of combinations. I think I can see some fun plays here on what to do. So on that note, guys, this was Deadpool. Hope you enjoyed this. Leave some comments down below if you want a chance to win some of these OP kit things. And on that note, have some fun. Remember, just play the game. Good night, everyone. Well, good night because I'm going to bed because it's Thursday night and I think it's 10:30 at night. And you'll be seeing this tomorrow morning. So good day, everyone. Bye-bye.